Hello, my name is James Peterson. I'm the True Heart Path founder. I have something very special I want to share with you. We all hear about angels, and I always thought about angels like, praying to Saint Anthony or Archangel Michael being able to save me in some real difficult situation, or all these other archangels and angels we talk about, even these little cherubs we see. But to really experience an angel communicating with you, I never ever expected something like that. Well, I had gone through a divorce and a long-term relationship, and I said, you know what, I want to get more in touch with myself and who I am. And there was this woman, Toma Van Haften, that had done a soul retrieval with me. And this soul retrieval was so amazing, helped me to connect with aspects of myself, bring me back into my true heart, that I said, this is the person that I want to do counseling with. So we began talking with each other, and at one point in time, this angel started coming through her. I didn't know what to expect. However, over the next year, me meeting with her, over that period of time weekly, and having this angel continually talking about my soul path and this whole journey I've been on, and me connecting with my twin flame, it was just amazing. And what I kept saying is, I am learning so much from this angel that I want to share with other people. So I met with Toma to talk with her about this experience, and then I'm going to share with you about this angel teaching that I'm creating. So watch this video with Toma, and I invite you to check out this training. Toma, I know we had talked before about doing some type of book or some type of way of presenting the information that the angel that came through you shared with us. And I always thought about creating something to do with helping people develop their soul connection. Now, can you share about how this angel came through you and what this angel was all about, and just about that a little bit?
Mm-hmm. As I remember it, because by now it's a little bit ago. I mostly remember that at the time, my father was pretty ill, and he had just had surgery, and I was really hoping to help him. And I remember that I was doing journey work with him over the phone. He was in Germany, I was here, and I was hoping to help him understand what at that time there were these mysterious pains in his body, what they were about, and what they had to do with his emotional layers that were stored inside of him. And I remember that I started doing journeys with him where I would go on a journey for him. And as I was doing that, I was noticing that there was this being that started to show up kind of consistently. And at first, I remember seeing these mottled feathers, sort of from the back. I didn't even see a face in the beginning. I remember seeing these mottled feathers, and I remember thinking, oh, this must be an angel. And I remember trusting him to take me where I needed to go. And most of the time, if I remember this right now, it was almost like I would like hold on to him, and he would take me somewhere into my father's body, and I would start the journey there and see things that are going on. And so as I started to do that, then I noticed that the voice of the angel, or imagery from the angel, or concepts, when I was sometimes in conversation with friends, that there was the presence there, and I would notice that some input was happening that didn't feel was my own, and I felt there was a bigger presence that I could perhaps work with.
I remember when we first started working, I was going there for counseling because I'd been through a marriage and a long-term relationship. I said, I want to learn more about what's going on with this relationship stuff. And then we had gotten together, and this angel came through. And he started sharing with me about my life purpose and saying, you're going to come together with this woman, and you're going to connect with each other through your different chakras, and you're going to build this cocoon of light. And this is your journey. This is your journey. Your journey is to connect with this woman, and in this way to be able to create this cocoon of light. And you saw it as like idyllic. It was just this beautiful love. It was the highest form of love on this earth. And that we then would be in this place of facing each other, and then we'd go this place of facing outward. And that cocoon would stay with us. And that my whole journey was about getting through all that programming, all that dysfunctional programming, all the stuff that keeps me from really aligning with her. And when I became more and more aligned with myself and in tune with myself, I would align with her in this place of being in my fullness with her. So that's how it all began. And from there, we spent 2 years with this angel coming through every single week with us talking together.
Really? Was that long? Wow.
It was like 2 years, yeah.
Oh my God.
Like 2000, or maybe it was like a little over a year. It's like 2010 to 2011, that's right.
Okay.
And I remember finally saying, you know what? I'm asking questions I already know. And now it's time for me to let go and just be with that angel in myself and walk my path. And it was on March 11th, 2011. Never forget that. So I want to present this angel teaching for people to be able to learn, as I learned through this angel, about walking this path, about walking our path back home, about going back to our true heart, about living in this place of being. Being. So, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.